If you're asking the question how to use reviews in my business, stay tuned because in this video I'm going to show you 8 ways reviews can be used in your business. 6 of those ways are specific to your marketing. 2 of those ways to use reviews relate to your business in general. Consider subscribing to this channel to learn more about the importance of collecting reviews, how to collect reviews and how to use reviews in your business. I'm co-founder of a rate and review platform called Total Wellness Club. Total Wellness Club covers the health and wellness and personal development industries, and we set this up to help the public find the best products and services available for their health as rated and reviewed by their customers. Already in this video series we've talked about how to use reviews to build trust. I've talked about how 26% of your website visitors will leave if you don't have reviews in place. I've talked about the psychology of millennials, who are a very important group of 72 million people, and I've explained why reviews are critical to their buying decisions. I've also talked about the history of reviews, how reviews are very different from testimonials. In other videos in this series I've also talked about how to collect reviews. So in this video I'm going to assume you've already started collecting reviews. And what I'm going to show you here is going to answer that question that you're asking yourself about how to use reviews in my business. Specifically, I'm going to show you not just one way to use reviews in your business, but a total of 8 ways, of which 6 are specific to marketing. So let's get started. When we talk about using reviews, we're mostly talking about how to use reviews to grow your business. So let's kick off with the sales and marketing side of things, and then we'll look at how reviews can be used in your business in general. So first, I'm going to talk about how reviews can affect SEO. I'm going to talk about how that works specifically to Total Wellness Club, but then the other tips that I give you will be less specific to Total Wellness Club. But I also want to talk about SEO first because I think it's a foundational piece. So Total Wellness Club is niche specific and already has wellness seekers coming to the platform to find answers for their health. First, you create a listing on the site, and then you have your clients and customers leave reviews. And one of the first ways you can use reviews in your marketing is to improve your SEO score. If you're not already coming up in the top 10 in Google on your own website, collecting reviews could really be an unexpected way to push your SEO rank higher for certain keywords so that you can be found more often. Our website is unlike most websites in that we grow by user-generated content. So what I mean is multiple wellness professionals setting up profiles, then asking their customers to leave reviews for them. This means our website adds content quicker than most sites and therefore does better than many sites in Google. Every review added to your Total Wellness Club profile page adds more content to the page. So if you imagine when you write your profile, you might write, say, 500 words. Then each of your clients adds a review. An average review has got about 84 words in it. So for every 10 reviews, your page grows by 840 words that you didn't even write. And because Google likes content, it likes volume, it likes activity, your page rank will increase. As you add more reviews to your page, other wellness professionals are doing the same, which adds domain activity. So a personal trainer in Kent collecting reviews is actually helped by the nutritionist in Aberdeen doing exactly the same thing. So when you collect reviews on the Total Wellness Club platform, everyone in the niche is helping everyone else on the platform. Also, when you set up a page with us with the right keywords, it adds to the chance that you will get into one of those top positions in Google for the words that you want to be found for. For those interested in keywords but not sure about keywords, this is something that we can help you with in our professional package. What I mean is we'll actually give you more tips on how to do this really well. The second way to use reviews in your marketing is to use the reviews you collect in your social media. When one of your customers leaves a review for you, They build credibility for you. It's like when a client refers you to a friend. Their recommendation tips the scales in your favour because it adds weight to your credibility. So what you then do is you talk about the process that you took the person through and maybe take a screenshot of the star rating and include it in an image of you and the client, or just the client, and then link back to the full review. Now, I'm being quite careful what I say here, and I want you to be careful too when you use reviews in your social media. You have to be aware that reviews, when they're live streamed, they're fine. But when you screenshot the review wording, they then can be deemed as testimonials, and you then have to be very careful about the claims you make under advertising standards laws. So in your post, what I suggest you do is you tell your part in the client's story or journey, and then link to the client review where they can tell of their own experience, and your new prospective clients can read of that full experience. And that way we bypass the advertising standards laws challenge around testimonials and give a full picture of what the actual client experience was. I love what one of our professional members, Tim Walter, says about this. He said, advertising standards are there for the client's safety. And I think that wellness professionals often work with people in need, and they're occasionally vulnerable. They might have tried many things and they might see you potentially as a last resort. So reviews are really solid, they're transparent, and they're a reliable way of providing security and reassurance for someone needing help. Simply, they just build trust. And I mean, you'd want that, wouldn't you? If you were going to somebody, mind, body and spirit, and hoping that they would fix something in your life, you would want some reassurance about that. So why deny your clients that reassurance? Why not give them what they want, a review, and then have that person become your client because you provided them with what they needed? And think about this. What if you took one client's story each week or each month, it just depends on the size of your business, and then you post that in your social media? And what if by taking that action consistently, it began to fill your business with customers because they could see how you're helping other people. They can see the proof mounting, and in the story that you tell, you're actually giving them little insights into your process that allows them to see themselves in that process. So the second way to use reviews in your marketing is to use the reviews you collect and create social media posts about them. But what's the third way? The third way to use reviews is to use them in your talks and presentations. Now, this is very similar to the previous idea, but instead of posting the reviews on social media, you include the client story in your talks and presentations. For example, a moment ago I mentioned Tim Walters and his story, and I could use, what I could say about him is that a few years ago, when he began to live stream reviews to his website from his Total Wellness Club page, he emailed me because he'd had 3 sales in an afternoon right from his web page. Now, that had never happened to Tim before, and years later he's oversubscribed with clients, has a waiting list, and he can pretty much dictate his price and pretty much dictate who he works with, which clients he chooses. So do you see how I told you a client's story? And do you see how I used that to highlight a point about how to use reviews for success in a talk or presentation? Now, you can do that too. It's very simple, it's very subtle, and it reinforces your point. So the third way you can use reviews in your marketing is to use review stories in your talks and presentations, and you can even use them in your YouTube videos, just like this one. So let's look at the fourth way. The fourth way you can use reviews in your marketing is to win awards. As you collect reviews, the reviews with Total Wellness Club add up and they can win you awards. And we have 2 types of awards. We have the Health Hero Award. With these you collect reviews, and when you collect a certain number of reviews, you automatically become a bronze, silver or gold Health Hero Award winner. So you don't actually have to do anything new or different. You just need to collect reviews. So this happens naturally over time, and based on you just collecting those reviews that score 4.5 out of 5 or higher. The other award we offer is an annual award. So this is called the GEM Award, and it's given to the wellness and personal development business that collects the most reviews in certain categories over the course of the year. You can then use the award wins in your social media as PR, and you can use the award wins in your about profiles online. You can also add it to your bio, so when you're next speaking at an event, your host could actually introduce you by saying an award-winning coach or an award-winning nutritionist or an award-winning product creator. And it adds a subtle credibility for you. Without you saying a word, people know it takes something to win an award, and they respect that. For example, one of our professional members, Trish Tucker-May, is an award winner, and here's me introducing her as an award winner in a recent YouTube video where I got to interview her about her area of expertise.
Today we're going to be talking to award-winning nutritionist Trish Tucker-May about parasite cleansing. Trish,
so do you see how that adds a touch more credibility than me just saying her name? The fifth way is to use the reviews in your brochures. Social proof marketing is a growing trend. So adding review scores to your brochures or flyers or other online marketing is really powerful. In fact, let me show you an example that we put together to show you how this could look. So this is really subtle. So look at what we get across here in hardly any words. We're showing credibility in an instant. It's showing you are an award winner, and then it shows your stars, and it says that you're seen on a third-party website and you have a 5-star rating there, which all says, wow, you must be good. You can even include the star rating on your business cards or even on a social media banner. This is subtle, but this really differentiates you from other people in your niche. At a networking meeting, let's say you meet 2 life coaches. One is a life coach with no proof or credibility. The other hands you a business card with 5 stars on it, and they then tell you the star reviews came from 50 or 100 plus clients that had reviewed them. You know, whose hands are you going to feel safe enough to put your problems or challenges into? Who are you more likely to feel more confident referring? Who would you reach out of those 2 to joint venture with? Your reputation's at stake here too, remember? A 6th way of using reviews in marketing is really well highlighted by Makeda, a corporate wellness expert who used our service and grew her business tenfold just by sending all of her prospects a link to her reviews. She did this in an email, and you could also add a link into your proposals as well as an email. This gave Makeda's new clients so much confidence in her ability to deliver. Her bookings went through the roof. So in total, I've given you 6 ways to use reviews in your marketing. So let me show you 2 other ways to use it in a more general way in your business to gain leverage. If you've got a physical product that you're looking to increase distribution of, or you have an online service and you want to gain more affiliates, reviews are a great way to show people how delighted your customers are already. In a way, what you're saying is, look at all these people, they can't be wrong. We're getting great reviews. Surely you want to stock or sell my product or service too. If you're talking to a buyer, let's say, of a chain store who wants to know that if he chooses to go with you, people like the product already, and if you can show him or her review volumes, you have an overwhelming proof about the product. So you can now just focus on the price and on the distribution and how you'll market the product in store. So what I'm saying here is, with reviews and social proof, you've just removed one of the buyer's biggest obstacles to doing business with you. And it's the same for Makeda, really, who was selling her corporate wellness, and the buyers just wanted to know that they were making the right choice because their job depends on them doing so. The final thing that I want to say about reviews in your business is that reviews give you critical feedback. They're like a survey where you get to see what people are really thinking, and you can get to see what they're seeing, what's really helpful. You can get to see what they're saying, and you can see what they're loving, and you can also see what they're not loving. And you can also then improve or actually remove the aspects of the product or service that are not getting such great feedback. So what this is really is, it's a great way to get feedback from your clients and customers and improve your service. So there you go. I've given you 6 ways to use reviews in your marketing and 2 other ways to use them in your business. I have one final thing to add, but before I do, if you found value in this video, please do give it a thumbs up. The final thing I want to say is, don't be passive. Actively show people the reviews you've collected. Use your clients' and customers' stories to help others see what they're really missing out on. So really do use them in your marketing. If you're in the health, wellness or personal development niche, come and use the Total Wellness platform to collect reviews and let us help you grow your business using reviews. I'll include a link below so that you can get started.